ITA for leaving when my BL wouldn't let me in the hot tub. My brother-in-law just bought a new house. He lives about 4 hours from us. Last weekend my husband and I went to visit him for a few days and see the house for the first time. Long story short, I got my period while I was sleeping and the guest room sheets had a small bloodstain, about the size of a quarter. My husband helped me strip the bed and I went down to the laundry room to pre-treat and then washed the sheets. When they were done, the bloodstain was 100% gone, but when we told brother-in-law he looked completely disgusted. He inspected the sheets super closely for a very long time and finally I was like, Jesus, brother-in-law, if you're looking that closely and can't find a stain, can't you trust me that I got it out? He seemed really put out by the whole thing. That night, we had plans to hang out in brother-in-law's hot tub in the backyard, but after dinner, he told me that I wasn't allowed in the hot tub because of my period. I was shocked and explained that the nighttime leak was because I hadn't been expecting my period and had been fast asleep all night, but that it was perfectly safe and sanitary for me to put in a tampon and sit in the hot tub for an hour. But he wouldn't budge. My husband had my back and told him that he was being ridiculous, and it ended up turning into a big argument. Eventually my husband and I decided to pack our stuff and stay at a nearby hotel, and then we drove home the next morning. Now brother-in-law is pissed at us for leaving and for not respecting his home. He also Venmo requested my husband $100 for new sheets, which he is refusing to pay, but trusts that if the stain hadn't come out, we would have been happy to replace them. He told his whole side of the family, who've decided to fully stay out of it, I wish they had our backs more, but at least they're not piling onto us. So our husband and I a-hole for leaving and not paying for the sheets.